Oh yeah, my name is Isabel Suarez. I am originally from Colombia and I have been here in Canada for 10 years. I have a background in civil engineering and I work as a sales engineer at Lafarge Halls in Canada. The first time when I came to Canada, I knew I had to go through some process. So I went to some immigrant associations just to know what will be my job searching plan. So I understood that at that point that I had to improve my soft skills. I knew I had the technical skills, but somehow I knew I had to integrate in the new workforce and also to improve my soft skills. As soon as I came here around June 2006. And there was a good time to get a job, so I got a sales associate job at Sears, and I was working for them for almost 2 months. Some of the things that I gained from my transitional jobs, or let's say my survival jobs, or my first jobs, it was that you have some opportunity to show your skills, or you're transferring your skills, because somehow someone is giving you an opportunity. And even in the future, when you're building your resume, showing that you have some experience, some Canadian experience kind of will help you to the future jobs. Well, in 2008, that was the time that the economy wasn't that good, and I got laid off from Burnco at that point. But I knew that if I wanted a job, a professional job, I knew there were certain things that I had to improve. So I knew that my communication skills weren't that great at that point. I knew that I had to improve my English skills specifically. So I kind of made a plan for myself. And from my previous experience going to the immigrant associations, I went back to some of them when they have some bridging programs to integrate professional skilled workers to the workforce. So I know I participated with Wau Valley College. They have a bridging program, and I went there for workshops for just preparing resumes, and also workshops to prepare your interviews, workshops to integrate into the workforce, to be there, and I think it was very, very useful. So one of the things that for me was so important is that I made my job to look for a job. I woke up every day and I was out of my house at 8 a.m. and I was almost 8 or 7 days per day, 7 hours per day, just working on my resume. I remember I probably spent almost 100 hours on my resume, and when I'm saying 100 hours, it was 100 hours. Well, since I came to Canada, I always knew, and I never lose the focus that I wanted to be a professional engineer and be with APEGA, which is the Association of Professional Engineers and Geoscientists in Alberta. One of my first interviews here at Lafarge, they asked me what was my process, and I say I'm an applicant at that point, and I always told them where my process was. And I finalized my process when I worked at Lafarge, because they were requesting 10 years of experience overseas and 1 year experience, Canadian experience under the supervision of a professional engineer. So when I worked at Lafarge, I had a final year of a Canadian experience with a professional engineer, and I applied and I got my accreditation in 2013. I'm a firm believer that luck is when preparation meets opportunity. I believe there is that opportunity waiting for you. There is something that probably you don't know that is going to happen, but I believe when that happens, you need to be prepared. So I know sometimes you put a lot of time from yourself, a lot of effort. You have to go through your resume to preparing your interview. And I think that opportunity will come one day to you, but you need to be prepared for that.